Hello, friends. This is Dan once again, along with Coco, the Wonder Dog, back there. Today, I'd like to talk about another Bible topic, um, and that's the everyday phrases that we use that come from the Bible. Um, Sometimes we use them without even thinking, where do these phrases come from? Well, let's start with the term to cut a deal. It actually goes back to Genesis. Uh, in Genesis, we see that God Himself makes a covenant or deal with Abraham, um, and to seal the deal and ratify it, there was an animal sacrificed, possibly two, I'm not sure. The pieces were placed apart from each other, and the participants in the deal were to walk, maybe in a figure eight, around uh, the pieces of the animal. And the idea was a way of saying that if whoever violates this, may they be like this, sacrificed and cut up. So that's where we get that term. But in this setting, God put Abraham in a deep sleep, and God alone ratified the deal. So he guaranteed it. I'd say that's pretty secure. Another one that we get is somebody seeing the handwriting on the wall. Um, like, for example, in a football game, it's 40 to nothing, and there's 1 minute left. You'd say, well, the handwriting's on the wall. That team that's down 40 to nothing is going to lose. Where this comes from is the incident in Babylon where Belshazzar, the yuppie grandson of Nebuchadnezzar, threw a snot-slinging drunken party using stolen artifacts from the Jewish temple to drink out of, while the Persian army was outside the walls camped. Uh, they felt so secure because they had super thick, it was a two-walled city with a moat in between. Well, what they didn't know was at that time the Persian army had gone upriver and dammed the Euphrates and it lowered the water. And some of the guards, they left the gates that were to protect the flow of the water, they left those up. And that was even prophesied hundreds of years earlier. Suddenly, an angelic hand appeared writing on the wall of the party room. The prophet Daniel was brought in to interpret, and he told the co-regent king Belshazzar that he was weighed in the balance and found wanting. His number was up. We use that term also, that your number's up, the handwriting's on the wall. Anyway, that with the gate being up and the river lowered going into the city, this gave Persian general Ugbaru the opportunity to lead soldiers into shallow water under the gates and to climb up the well shaft into the city and take it without a battle. It took 3 days before everyone realized they had been conquered. Persian leader Cyrus, who was also named in the Bible about 150 years earlier in the book of Isaiah, was shown his name in writing and was impressed. I mean, wouldn't you be? He was called by name by God. He gave money to the Jews that wanted to go back to their homeland. The prophecy about Cyrus also said that he would loose the loins of kings. I'll link below to Chuck Missler's humorous explanation. The Bible says that Belshazzar's loins were loosed when he saw the angelic hand. Let's just say that he needed a box of Depends. Links are below, and may God richly bless you.